What should we do as the first topic? I'm going to let you choose tonight.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like a promotion.
Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm ready. All right. Well, I feel like we should cover the KSI and Logan Paul thing, because people have been talking about it for weeks.
Right.
They've been saying in the chat room, you guys should do KSI, Logan Paul. And I've been, what the fuck is that? And you're like, I'll explain it to you sometime. And is tonight the night?
I think tonight's the night.
Yep.
I've been delaying a lot. I'm like, I got to talk to Mozza about it and kind of get him filled in. And yeah, people have been asking, who do I think's going to win in the KSI versus Logan Paul clash?
Yeah.
Before we go into the press conference footage, the latest press conference was quiet the circus, I think.
Now, this is the only thing I've seen, because you said to me today we might do it tonight.
Yeah.
So do some research. The only thing I've watched, so I've never heard of, no, that's not true. I'd heard of Logan Paul once in response to the whole suicide forest showing a dead body thing. That was it. That's all I knew about Logan Paul. Never heard of KSI. Just heard all this chat that they're going to have a fight. So the first thing I watched was this press conference.
Okay.
Had never seen either of their faces in my life.
All right. Well, the quick backstory, I suppose, is that Logan Paul's a YouTuber. He's a vlogger. KSI is a YouTuber. Don't know if he's vlogging genre, but he's comedy. He does a lot of comedy.
Yep. And game stuff, yeah.
Game stuff, kind of reactions. And now he's kind of opened up his channel into sport, I suppose. I mean, he's always done football videos as well.
But it's more kind of fighting cunts.
Oh, yeah, it's fighting cunts. Yeah. No, he wants to smash some cunts.
Right.
So that's kind of the latest direction with his channel. Some time ago, he had a fight with Joe Weller, another YouTuber. Fuck, when was that now? That was like earlier in the year, February, I think.
Okay.
January or Feb.
Okay.
I don't know what their beef was exactly. I'm not even that well researched on how that fight really started. But someone thought it was a good idea.
Yep.
And they were like, yeah, let's fucking do it. Let's live stream it. And it was a hit.
Yeah.
It was like over 1 million people watching.
I read 1.6.
You read 1.6. There you go. You done a bit of fucking research.
No, I did have a look.
You're on fire.
I did a Google.
You did a Google.
Yeah.
You used the Google on the line.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, no, good shit. So yeah, that was a success story. That event. It was a live event, live streamed in a stadium. KSI won, I'd say convincingly. I mean, all credit to Joe. He got in the ring and he had a fair go and he's a good bloke.
TKO in the third round is what I read.
Yeah, okay. See, I've even forgotten. You're fresh with research.
Oh, this is
good.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
So yeah, KSI won that fight, and at the end he did a call out to Jake Paul or Logan Paul or even Greg Paul, Paul's dad. He was like, someone just bring me a Paul.
I'll bring you one of the Pauls.
I want to smash a Paul in the fucking head.
Yeah.
And
well, there's a sibling thing going on. Because KSI is going to fight Logan Paul, and his little brother is going to fight Jake Paul, who's Logan Paul's little brother.
Bang on, Mozza.
So
bang on.
It's like next door neighbours having a feud.
Yeah.
With all the siblings involved.
Yeah.
So I think it's a bit sad that KSI's dad is not going to fight Greg Paul. Because that would ramp it up a bit, make it intergenerational.
That would ramp it up.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
That would be funny. That would be a good fight card.
Yeah.
There's more on the fight card. It's a full fight card. We got the Raka Raka. I think
the
it's
Raka Raka?
Yeah, Australian YouTube channel from Adelaide. You've watched them.
Have I?
Yeah, they've done like the fight videos. There's Mortal Kombat one, which was really gory. They would do like Lord of the Rings versus Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Those kind of throwdown action fight videos. Oh, they're brilliant. They're one of my favourite YouTube channels. So I think
they'd like do a who would win between kind of thing. Is that them?
Yeah, I'm sure you've watched them.
I'm sure I have.
Yeah, I'm sure you have.
Okay.
Michael, I'm pretty sure it is, who's fighting Scarce. So there's a big undercard.
Fighting Scarce?
Yeah, Scarce is another YouTuber, Mozza.
Okay.
It's like all YouTubers.
Right.
And they're just fucking throwing down.
Yeah.
So yeah. They're on the fight card too. Anyway, KSI, Logan Paul, there's lots of training videos going on, and the press conferences have commenced. The fight is on August 25th. And yeah, lots of speculation around who's going to win and whatnot. We'll show a bit of footage from the latest press conference, just in case you didn't catch this one, Mozza. We're playing it at like double the speed just to get through it a bit fucking faster, because we don't want to be here all night. But yeah, here you go. You got KSI coming out. He's got the Logan Paul wig on, so he's doing a bit of piss taking. And he starts throwing out the insults. He's like, I'm just going to fucking come out hard, and I am just going to insult the shit out of this man everywhere I can stick a dagger into him. Logan, he's trying not to look phased. He's trying to put up some armour. He's trying to put up a bit of a shell, bit of a shield. But KSI went hard. He's going, your girlfriend, your fucking girlfriend, she dumped you. Where's your girlfriend? I'm going to fuck your girlfriend. And the crowd is like, she's a hoe. Your ex-girlfriend's a hoe. She fucking dumped you. And then he's like, I'll take a dig at your family as well. Your father's a sleazy motherfucker. Which is not entirely untrue based on one YouTube video with Greg Paul, which was pretty sleazy. Logan is just, he's taking it. He's trying to put the comeback in, but he's not on his home ground here. Because this is in England. The first one was over in Los Angeles. So Logan is definitely not in the home environment here. And it's harsher. It's a lot harsher than the fucking LA conference. He's trying to get a word in. KSI is just ripping him. He's ripping him. Ex-girlfriends, family, whatever you can kind of dig a knife into. He's going there. And the crowd's getting involved. Oh, gee whiz. And it goes on like this for quite a while. I think Greg Paul, Logan's dad, tries to jump in. He tries to get some trash talk going.
There he is.
Yeah, there he is. He's like, I'll fucking trash talk you. I'll get involved, mate. So, yeah, bloody dad has to jump in. And he has a crack, but nah. KSI is just out to dominate this press conference. He was pretty quiet in the first one, I reckon, KSI. His real name's JJ, by the way. So we can say JJ to know who you're talking about too. And, he just keeps going for it. And eventually Logan has enough. He's like, okay, I can't get a word in. The crowd's just yelling at me. You know what? I reckon I am going to get the fuck out of here. And, see you later, everyone. Off he goes. He was out there for maybe, 10 minutes maximum.
Yep.
And then he was just fed up and did a walkout. I reckon his kind of anger was real. His face is pretty flustered.
Yeah.
He's pretty cranky. You can shut it down, Dan. Shut it down. Yeah, JJ's still just ripping into him.
Shut it down like Logan Paul.
Shut it down like you're shutting down Logan Paul. Yeah. Look, so that's the latest press conference, and you're coming in pretty fresh.
I'm coming in very
I got
fresh.
a bit of a bias. I like KSI. I like JJ. He gave me a splendid shout out earlier in the year when I did the comedic commentary of the KSI Joe Weller fight. Mm-hmm. So I would say I'm on his side, and I like the dude.
You got skin in the game. You got your mates in it.
I got skin in the game.
There.
Logan. Now the funny thing is that I don't hate Logan.
Is that funny?
It is.
Because most people hate him, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Funny as in odd.
Yeah, okay.
It's not like a joke, like, maybe it is. Maybe someone just sat there and went, good joke, Ozzy man. I'm being serious.
Yeah.
I don't hate the guy.
Okay.
We can get into that a little more deeply.
Well, see, I don't know the guy.
Right.
And I don't know KSI.
Essentially, neither do I.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's your initial take on it, Mozza?
Look, mate, well, that press conference is all I have seen. That's it. And based on that press conference, I don't see a reason to back either one of them. From what I hear, Logan Paul's a dick, and it's kind of popular to rag on the guy and whatever. KSI certainly seems to have a lot of fans back home in his hometown, but that wasn't a thing. Like Logan Paul sitting out, the KSI comes out, just revs the crowd up, they start yelling at him, talking shit about his girlfriend, his parents, and it wasn't fun, it wasn't clever, it wasn't anything in particular, and then no one kind of took control of the thing. No one kind of went, well, if this was a boxing match, a wrestling match, we would give each person a chance to speak.
Yeah.
That would be good drama. That would build it up. Let's get some trash talk going back and forth. It was like, I feel like it was KSI's event. So he was a competitor as well as kind of the MC. Weird. The whole thing was weird. And, pretty shit YouTube, I reckon.
Yeah. It's kind of like Mayweather-McGregor on steroids, because there was a fair bit of banter in that, in a way where it kind of went up to the next level. You've always had banter with, even fucking Muhammad Ali and whatnot, and there's always trash talk and banter and playing up this ego and really playing yourself up as the greatest. It's a part of the sport, mainstream or amateur.
But in a boxing championship match, that's the whole thing. The two boxers get fired up and start talking shit at each other, but then someone's holding the thing together eventually and goes, okay, well, we'll have to take a question now from the press, or, well, you know what I mean? Like, so it's the boxer got something to push against.
They had a guy doing that at the LA one who was a former professional, and he was struggling because you have Jake Paul and on there as well. You know, you have the brothers come out hard as well as like the warm-up trash talking. There is a lot of yelling, and even the dude who they had trying to MC it was struggling. There's a lot of yelling that goes on.
I think they need like some policing. I think someone should be there cutting their mics. Should be bloody just no, back in your box, gentlemen.
I think it's the idea. Like, you don't know how much is planned and scripted in a sense, and how much they've agreed to. Like, let's go hard on the trash talking. Let's get in there and just go for it, and it's going to be the highest level of trash talking anyone's ever seen. And maybe that's like the vision. Like, let's go for it and let's smash that. So these fellas are getting carried away doing that. But yeah, I'd kind of like to see the opposite of even the professional industry, where you've had McGregor, you know, trash talking Floyd a lot last year, rubbing his head and being really cheeky. It comes pretty naturally for McGregor, I suppose. Like, it's hard to emulate guys who have the charisma and you know, the words and just the ability to do it. It's hard to emulate. I'd like to kind of see the opposite, where they actually talk about how they've been training, what their skill sets are.
Actually talk about the boxing.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be interesting?
That would be really interesting, because even the professional industry gets so sucked into the antics and the trash talking, and like, if McGregor just lays into Floyd verbally before the fights, we're going to draw a lot of attention, and people will get involved in how harsh those verbal fights are. So to kind of emulate that, or put that on steroids and go harder than that and try to overtake it, I think is an odd idea for whoever's doing the publicity for this. But maybe that's what the young folk want to see. But I'd really enjoy it if it was a little quieter. And they talked about how they've been training.
To me, like, you know, I'm old school, but I look at that and go, there's a video put together by a bunch of people who know fuck all about fighting. Like, you know what I mean? And so I watch that and I go, no one here has any sense of anything. They don't know about boxing. They don't know about, you know, sport, presentation. It's just two dumbass kids in a playground going, I fucked your mum. No, I fucked your mum. Like, it's you know, it's really dumb and base, and, you know, and a crowd of people kind of going, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Not my thing.
And the thing is, it is in opposition to how they're treating it, because they're taking it pretty seriously. From what you see, from what JJ uploads, from what Logan uploads, I mean, they're training. Like, you don't want to be embarrassed. It's it's kind of your reputation, and it's your dignity, and it's so they want to give it a fair crack, and they're working hard and they're training hard, from what I can tell. JJ puts a lot of footage up.
Yep.
Logan, I think, is keeping his cards a little closer to his chest.
Okay.
But essentially, they're working hard. So, too many kind of trash-talking antics, I think, undermine.
Yeah.
Because you're already going to have people who you got to win over in terms of the legitimacy of this being a good amateur boxing match.
Exactly right. So, and if you want people to take it seriously at all, you should respect the sport, the context a little bit.
Yeah.
You know.
In terms of that press conference, I don't mind Logan's reaction in the end. Just walk out. I mean, it's a fucking circus.
Oh, he was on a no-winner.
He was on a no-winner.
There was nothing he could do.
He knew it. Yeah, there was nothing he could do. Yeah. There's no one moderating or emceeing it. The whole crowd's against you.
Yeah.
Logically and common sense-wise, why would you keep sitting there?
Yeah.
When you put yourself in the guy's shoes, which is one of the reasons I'm not too hard on him, because I try to put myself in his shoes from time to time and understand how his brain works with certain decisions that he makes. I'm like, well, the walkout, I think, is fine and kind of makes sense. The conference wasn't going anywhere, if that was all it was.
I'm actually feeling impressed he kept it as down as he did. I mean, if I'd been in that situation, I probably would have just gone, there's no rules. We can go full pro wrestling on this.
Yeah.
You know, I might have just flipped the trestle table and just hit KSI with a chair. Yeah. And go, because that's the level we're playing at now. There's no civility. There's no politeness. There's no, let's just ramp it up. Let's go full body, you know, let's just go mental with this. Yeah. So I think, you know, stand up, drop the mic, walk out. Yeah, why not? Like, there was no positive way it was going to end for him.
Yeah. Someone had told JJ, I think, to be more vocal or to go in harder. I don't know, because he was pretty quiet in the first one.
Yeah.
And he was pretty composed and calm, but he went hard. He came out swinging verbally.
Oh, yeah, he did.
And it turned into a bit of a riot.
Yeah, no, he got excited.
Yeah,
he put that blonde wig on in the mirror and he just said, all right, this is taking a turn.
It's fucking on.
It's on. I'm not walking out in a wig and not fucking going hard.
Yeah, I mean, the circus aspect of it is quite funny. Ultimately, I don't know. I mean, the ring does the talking in the end.
Exactly.
And whoever's going to win. And
you're very close to a date where you're going to actually throw punches at each other in a confined space. You maybe don't need to talk it up that much.
Yeah.
Because that'll do the talking, as you say.
Yeah. I think JJ's the favourite. And I think he's very slick and he's good when you watch him fight and he's training hard. But Logan's a bit of a dark horse who should not be underestimated, is my analysis in terms of how I think this is going to play out.
Because it looks like, from what I read on, just looking around, JJ's obviously had the one previous fight. He obviously knows a little bit about fighting. Has Logan done anything? Has he done...
Wrestling.
He's done wrestling. Okay.
Good old-fashioned American wrestling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like in high school or college or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's a beefcake. Like he's a solid unit.
Yeah.
He's a solid unit.
He likes a tweed suit.
Yeah, and he's got a height advantage. I suppose if you want to look at it bit by bit, I mean, he's got a... I'm sure he does.
But it is...
height advantage. Probably
it is an old school boxing match. It's not MMA or something, is it?
No, it's not MMA.
Okay.
I think one of them wanted to do MMA at some point. Maybe it was Logan. So he could use some of those wrestling skills. But it's straight out boxing.
All right.
So, yeah. Logan's, you can tell he's athletic, I suppose.
Yeah.
So he's got athletic ability. Yeah, in terms of the coordination and how that's going to come together. That'll be interesting. But I don't think he should be underestimated.
No.
Is what I'm totally saying. And I think he's a determined enough guy. Like, you look at JJ's videos and he's dedicated. He's training hard, he's working hard, and it's like, fuck yes, JJ, fuck yes. It's like, this is good, and he takes it seriously. So that mindset is really good. But I think Logan does have that mindset as well. Like, yeah, his attention span seems short in his videos and he's hyperactive and whatnot. He's also playing to his audience who are very young.
No, he's playing the character.
Yeah, he's always playing the fucking character, hyperactive and over the top and whatnot. But I think he's got a determination as well. So I don't think he's going to take this lightly. So I don't know. I honestly don't know who I could say is going to win. I would say JJ probably just because I'm going for him as well. But definitely Logan is in with a chance.
Well, he's
in with a fucking chance.
Yeah.
And he could surprise the shit out of everyone as well.
He could. Well, here's my question. Who's even officiating or regulating this match? Like, it's not on the auspices of any boxing federation or anything. Like,
it was pretty pro the first time. The one with KSI and Joe Weller. There's a proper referee and...
Okay.
Yeah.
Judges and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they've done that all quite well in regulation. They wear the helmets and everything, and yeah, it's well regulated when it comes to fight day. I believe from what you see in terms of the end product and the fight that happened. They're taking it seriously.
Okay, that's good.
Which is a good thing. So yeah. Well, what are you thinking? There'll be some corruption?
Well, I don't know. I just it just feels like like I say, it looks like two kids fighting behind the bike sheds at school. So I just hoping they do get some actual officials in who do police shit. Yeah, because someone the emotions get out of hand. They could do something dirty quite quickly. Yeah. And that's going to be bad. That's bad for everyone. Yeah. You could get like an old, making sure no one's doing the old get a kitchen tap and bloody just put it in your glove. Yeah. It's a nothing sneaky in there. Nothing, yeah. Because the beef seems real. It does. The beef seems real. It's intense. Yeah. I find it funny that YouTube went through a big phase of, kind of call out and drama and expose videos are a genre within themselves, where a lot of YouTubers are just verbal bullying each other through their videos. And now we've progressed in 2018 to just physically going at it. That's where the YouTube industry's at. Yeah, with some YouTubers anyway. I don't hate it, to be honest. I don't hate it. Yeah. Because people have been threatening to fight each other IRL on the internet for years. Yeah. And now it's actually happening. Right. Which to me is like, at least we can shut up bitching about it now. And that's kind of a genius idea when you think about it. Yeah. Whoever came up with it, whether it was JJ or someone around him as well, and was like,
let's turn this kind of, everyone's calling each other names on YouTube all the time. There's always drama videos and everyone's trying to expose another person. Let's just have a fucking fight.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Just get it done.
It's a fun idea.
Get a result.
Yeah. And yeah, if it's well regulated, then that's good. But yeah, you got to be careful getting people riled up though as well. Like, I love those people who are at that event. You do have a bit of influence and sway over your audience, as Logan kind of found out when there was backlash from Suicide Forest. It's like, this is what you're putting out to people, and your main demographic is kind of 13 to 17-year-olds, and you're showing a fucking dead body in a forest. It's like, you got a bit of a responsibility, you got a bit of an influence. I tend to think we're not that influential, but sometimes it surprises me that YouTubers can have such a big influence.
Yeah.
So they got to be careful as well. Like, keep it professional, keep it regulated, and make sure no one's getting too fired up to the point where you have fans physically fighting each other. Because that's the thing. When YouTubers take a dig at one another verbally, then the fans become a little army as well.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, I'm going to go over and fucking just, jump on this person's channel, dislike comments, and then that audience fights that audience. I don't think what YouTube needs or what anyone needs is fans fighting fans.
No.
Fans from other communities fighting fans from other communities.
No.
The platform, the reputation of YouTubers doesn't need that. The platform doesn't fucking need that. That's the only thing that concerns me. I like that this is a fun idea, and it's like, let's just hit each other and let's get in a ring and let's do it. But yeah, you don't want it spilling out to the point.
I hope whatever happens, it's kind of the end of it.
Right.
Rather than one of those, he was robbed and let's have a rematch. And I hope it's an end of drama, a cessation of drama.
And I do hope JJ and Logan do that thing of suddenly showing good sportsmanship after.
Yeah.
Even like fucking McGregor kind of does it. Yeah. He's like, hey, I lost or I did this, and all respect to so-and-so. It's like all of the antics and the craziness and the trash talking is a big part of the publicity and the lead up. But then afterwards, it's like, good work. There's a hug. Yeah. And that sends out a good message. I hope someone doesn't let their ego get the better of them.
Oh, no.
Like, I fucking fucked you up. Yeah!
I want to see some quality hugging it out.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what's happening, Moz.
Okay.
That's what's happening.
All right.
And yeah, I don't know. I'm in a bit of a deadlock as to who's going to win.
I feel no need to pick a side at all.
No.
No need.
No, just see how it fucking pans out.
Yeah, probably not even.